What is going on, guys? Jack here, and welcome to the first draft mode video for a while here on my channel. I'm joined, of course, by the one, the only. This is the bit where you come in.
DoctorBenjyFM. Hi,
Smooth,
everyone.
smooth
Welcome.
that.
It's me, one of Jack's personal friends, best friends, I would say. Welcome.
I mean, some claim that. So today we're doing draft mode. This is the first video in a massive series me and Ben are going to be doing here on YouTube. Over February, it might extend further. We're going to see how you guys enjoy it.
Yeah.
Basically, we're going to be taking each other on in draft mode games. The catch being that there's going to be kind of a unique rule that whoever's hosting the game set. So for me, we're on my channel today. We play by my rules. And my rule today, Ben, is English players only with a £20 million budget.
Yeah. I mean, it's not the best one. So we did 18 players, a squad of 18, for 20 million.
It's not a lot of money. I feel like with draft mode normally, you have the £250 million budget and you get as close to it as you can, and even then it can be a little bit tight.
Yeah. I will be honest and say now, not looking forward to it. But
I've chosen this. You'd think I would have practiced it in advance, taking this super seriously. I haven't. I mean, I'm looking here. I'm a little bit nervous as to what we're going to have in the way of players. But we'll see how we get on.
All right.
We'll learn from our mistakes because this is the first of many that we're going to be doing here.
Nervous. All right, then. Well, I guess
we continue and delve in.
I'm ready. I'm
we
excited.
don't need the shortlisting period. We just use that for the intro
Get
phase.
the shortlist out of my face.
Oh, you've got first pick. Now I have to quickly plan what I need and how I'm going to play.
Okay. Well, I know you're a veteran of draft mode, so I've got to be very careful with the picks that I make. But I have got a strategy in mind. So,
I mean,
I guess
the fact you have a strategy.
Well, I've thought of a quick strategy. Let's hope it works out for the best, shall we?
I feel like this is going to be quite interesting to see the players we end up drafting here.
Okay, my first pick is going to be 34-year-old Alan Smith. Thank you.
I mean, how much is that?
That's not a lot.
Oh, okay. Well, I've got my first player. I'm going to build from the back. Isaac Hayden, the man, the myth, the legend. Lewis FC legend. He's got a new face this year in my face pack. That's nice.
It's you again.
Oh, I know. I mean, there's a lot of pressure here, isn't there, really?
You've already taken 5% of your budget.
Oh, gosh.
Pretty much, anyway.
I mean, yeah, I have. Can't even argue with it. Oh, you're so slow. How long have I got? This is horrible. Normally, I know the go-to players.
Yeah, all
30
day, boys.
seconds. Are we playing? If you lose your pick, you just kind of lose the advantage of having that earlier pick. Is that
essentially? So we've done English only players, but we've kind of the budget seems to be players worth less than 5 million.
I guess that's just. I think that might be to do with the game going. Hang on a minute, you've got shoestring budget. There's no point in listing a player worth 22 million.
Yeah, Wayne Rooney won't be applicable here. So yeah.
Oh, I'll tell you what, absolute bargain. 38k, get in the van. Will Wood. Never heard of him.
Woody.
Future of England. I'm nicknaming him Woody, right? Oh, you can't set nicknames.
I'm going for former Aston Villa man Lee Hendry.
I mean, that's a bold move, right? That 38-year-old Lee Hendry.
38-year-old Lee Hendry.
He's lacking a bit of pace.
I'm also going to go for a man that once won a bet through being picked for England, Chris Kirkland. I think his dad won a bet.
I remember that being a thing at the time.
So yeah, so far so good.
Oh, I'll have you. From the Tampa Bay Rowdies, 32-year-old sweeper, Tamika Guy. I can't say a second name.
Okay, yeah.
I'll let you have a stab at it.
Makandawaya.
That sounds good enough to me.
For me, that was quite good. I've got a history of not doing that well when it comes to pronunciations. It's you again, mate.
I know. I'm trying to get the fullback filter so up. I don't want to hit clear filter because then I lose the fact it's English. Although, actually, I think we've only got English players loaded, so I probably don't need to worry about that.
Pretty much.
Right, fullbacks. Who is available? Tom Kennedy. What a man.
What a man. He sounds professional. I'm now going to go for you're talking about left backs, right? And I'm thinking I've
not chosen him yet. I've looked at him.
Oh, sorry, my words.
I'm not convinced. I'm going to go with Dan Harding of Eastleigh.
It's brave, very brave, an Eastleigh man. I'm going to go right. Well, obviously, again thinking about this, I'm going to go for a former Premier League player, Andy Johnson.
I feel like we've got two very conflicting styles here.
Yeah, and with Andy Johnson, I'm going to stay with the old theme. David Dunn.
I mean, I feel like you're going for. I feel like there's a trend emerging here in our picks. I feel like I'm going for the methodical picks. So I'm kind of trying to pick the best players in the role. You're just kind of scrolling through, going, remember him in Premier League years.
No. Yeah, well, no. I am forming an elite squadron of players that have been at the very top, Jack. So
I mean, it's a logical move. I'll give you that.
yeah.
I do think this is quite an interesting draft because I've seen quite a lot of people who do like the crazy, like they'll do just kind of 250 million and go nuts. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like it's harder. There's a lot more to this now.
Yeah.
I mean, Jed Steer. Do I really want to spend that much?
Jed Steer currently at the Salford Story.
I mean, he's now in the van.
Good pick. Right, I need a centre-back partnership, Jack. I'm thinking we go for two titans of the game, Jonathan Woodgate and Matthew Upson. Seem like sensible picks, I think.
I mean, I'm going to aim to get Woodgate injured. I think that's got to be the plan.
I mean, you won't have to aim, just like it will inevitably happen at some point.
Right, I've got my defence sorted now. So I'm building from the back. Now I need the rock in the midfield. Who is going to be my rock?
Who is going to be his rock? Get
I
your
might go with
guesses
Isaiah
in now.
Osborne of Walsall. I like him. I feel like he used to play for maybe, I don't want to say Hibs in case I'm wrong, but a Scottish team. He did play for Hibs. I'm a genius. He played for 1 year in 2012. Don't know why I know that.
It's you again.
Oh gosh, it is. I'm sat here, finger to my mouth, thinking, what's my next point of attack? Plotting it.
Yeah. I mean, that's the best way to do it.
I mean, and what I've done there is I've not plotted.
Okay, start plotting. I'm sick of saying that to you.
How much time have I got? Half a minute.
I've already got my next pick sorted. I feel like my theory for this is going to be fantastic or a complete letdown.
These guys are so expensive.
Time will tell.
Oh, I like the look of you, son. Although you're not very creative. How much time have I got?
14, 13, 12, 11, 10. No, everybody. No, 8, 7, 6,
I wanted a right
5,
mid.
4,
There's
3,
no one showing up.
2, 1. He opted to pass.
I don't get it in time. Who was I about?
Speaking of right mids, allow me to introduce you to Jermaine Pennant.
I mean,
a solid pick. And to go with Jermaine Pennant, I just have to have a quick look at my current squad situation.
Do I still get to make 18 picks, or do I have to take a virtual player?
No, I think I can complete, and you'll get an extra
gotcha.
draft pick at the end.
So you've got the advantage of.
I've suddenly been given the advantage. Yes. Right. I've already got. I've got a wealth of midfield talent. That's the situation I've left myself with at this stage. I don't really want to pick Paul Konchesky, Jack. That's part of my issue here.
I love Paul Konchesky. I love him. He's the kind of guy who I grew up wanting to be.
Did you?
Alongside the likes of Jonathan Pearce and co.
Of course, Jonathan Pearce, as we know, cult hero of yours. I'm going to go for Mansfield's Nicky Hunt at right back.
I mean, that's an intriguing
former Reading player, I think. If
I think
my knowledge is there. No, Bolton made a mistake.
Bolton. I mean, same difference, really.
It's like recording for the fans all of a sudden.
Right, I'm going to go with Josh Harrop of Manchester United. Never heard of you, Josh. Do a job for me.
Follow him on Twitter.
I have another pick, don't I? Oh gosh.
Yeah, double trouble.
Who do I want?
Who does he want?
I tried to pick wide midfielders, but there just weren't that many.
Okay, I've got the next pick lined up,
so
no pressure.
So
10, 9.
I mean, that's
8.
a lie. I just checked.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Apologies.
You're a bit busted there.
I've been busted.
There we go.
Right. I'm going to go for, I believe he's former West Brom, currently at Rotherham, Joe Mattock. I think he's former West Brom. So far, I think my team is looking rather handy, if you don't mind me saying so. But the work's not done here. Got to think about the system I'm going with. I've got a back line sorted.
I mean,
so I'm no longer worried about that.
That's half the challenge done, isn't it?
Half the battle over. Now, as you know, English players, we're not known for having a wealth of left wingers. That was a sort of mid-2000s issue. So I've now got that issue. Based on the theme of my team, Jack, I now have an issue.
How much money have you got left?
14.5 million.
Okay, you've got more than I expected. I'll give you that.
Yeah. I call it strategy. I might have to go for a big pick here. We're going to go for Junior Stanislas.
Ooh.
From Bournemouth, 1.7 million.
I feel like I have to go big now.
Or go home.
Well, exactly.
7 players, 12 million left. Ben, do the maths.
I mean, yeah, you're sorted, really, aren't you?
Yeah.
I mean, part of me is going Carlton Cole would be a great addition to the team.
And then your brain's going...
That is actually what is happening right now. Oh, gosh. Is
Come
Max
on.
Clayton any good? Am I struggling for time? I've got a little bit of time.
10. No,
I mean, that's a lie again.
Yes, but I'm adding to the drama of the draft, Jack.
Oh, I see. The drama.
Yes. The draft. I said draft there.
The draft.
The draft. Sorry.
This has suddenly got very British. Should we sip
has.
tea? I mean, really, I should have done a British.
Yeah.
Shouldn't I?
I've got the next pick lined up.
Oh. I feel like this is harder than I thought it was going to be.
Well, I'll reveal my strategy at the end of the draft, Jack.
I look forward to you. I mean, you had a strategy?
Yes, most certainly.
Right.
Okay. Shout to my boy Proudy, other football manager YouTuber. Marvin Sordell has been picked.
Hall of Famer. He used to get in the. No, wait, no, that was Chris Solly. He used to get in the England team randomly in FM a few years ago.
Yeah, he did. That's true. I
was
think
a
no,
really
Sordell
weird
did as well.
one.
Sordell did as well. I'm sure he did. I'm going to go for a man that I think we're both familiar with, but I am now overloading on left wingers. Jermaine Pennant will struggle to get in this team. Norwich's Josh Murphy.
Oh, I can get behind that pick.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm going to go with Bigarimana. Is that how you say? I feel like.
I mean, I'll do my best. Lay it on me.
There you go. There's his name. He used to play for.
Bigarimana? I don't know.
He used to play
something
for
like that.
Newcastle. He had another nationality that he used to get declared for in FM. I'm now checking this instead of doing my next pick. He's Burundian as well.
Right, you've got another pick, so waste not, want not, as they say.
I mean, I'm looking at the for some reason we've got like the North Korean player as the most valuable player in our draft pool. I don't know if you see that. He's worth 25 million.
No,
I need to go see what he's like.
I am strictly looking at the English players because I'm taking this draft very seriously.
I mean, someone has to.
Yeah, well, someone has to. That sums it up.
We'll go with you. Matty Doan of Sheffield United. Right, I need to see this North Korean guy. I mean, how is he worth 2.5 million?
I've just found the steal of the whole series, Jack, right here.
Series?
Chuks
we're one episode in.
Chuks Anike from Zultua Grem. That is... I've got 4 picks and 8 million. Time to break the bank, Benny boy.
FC United and Manchester Hall of Famer.
Is he? And I've nabbed him from you.
I mean, I don't know how to feel about that. He used to be really good in FM. I don't know how good he is now. I'll have a look at your team, obviously, at the end of the draft.
Well, it's a sight to be seen. I'm going to go for Patrick Roberts.
Ooh, how much is he on this?
2 million or something.
We're
finding quite a few little... We're teaching people the draft mode game here, I feel like.
Adam Smith, I like you. How much money have I got left? I'm drafting a player worth 1.5 million.
Yeah. No, I think at this point, you're probably fine.
I've got 4 picks left and I've got 8 million left. I mean...
Yeah, enjoy it.
Go nuts.
Enjoy it.
Probably need another keeper just in case. I feel like getting a backup keeper is just unneeded, but at the same time...
Yeah, I'll be getting one if that puts your mind at rest.
I feel like I have to, just in case.
Yeah, understandable.
Even though it's just the one match that we're playing, like per episode, of course.
Yeah.
This is like an ongoing series, isn't it? We're going to be going head to head, keeping count.
Yeah, we'll keep a score. Scores on the board.
I think we'll go with you. Bettinell is English, right? He is. I wanted to make sure. I wasn't sure if I'd got the filter on.
If he's in the nationality of English, I think you're fine.
I've been fiddling because I've been looking at that North Korean geese.
I'm going to go for a poor man's Steven Gerrard in Jay Spearing. Seems logical, viewers, I feel like. And also, I feel like if you're going to have someone like Jay Spearing, he's the yin. It's time to find the yang.
Is it Shelby? Shelby's probably...
Shelby's probably way too expensive for this nonsense.
He's probably more than 20 million.
Probably. Now, I hope you don't mind, I'm just going to take a little time here.
Go for it, man. Take your time. I'll get comfy here. Go make a brew.
Get comfy. You're not on the beanbag, are you?
I'm not on the beanbag, not today. The beanbag is here.
Good.
The world-renowned beanbag/binbag.
All right, I need a target, man. I've got Sordell and Johnson. We're going to go for Emil Heskey. 62 England caps.
I can get behind that.
Of course you can.
Going to go straight in there with Josh Vela. How many caps?
FIFA now.
I've got 2 picks left. I feel like I should just get one really cheap player, then one player who just breaks the bank.
Oh, this is backfired.
I probably need another striker.
Am I going to gamble with one? I think I'm going to just have one keeper. And if things go wrong, Heskey's in there.
Yeah, well, to be fair, great keeper.
I feel like that's my only option at this stage.
I mean, part of me goes Bradley Wright Phillips. The other half of me goes, don't you dare.
Bradley Wright Phillips.
I mean, Bobby Zamora is a tempting proposition.
I've got one more pick to go.
I picked Bobby.
I have... okay, my final pick... Can you do a drum roll? Lewis Dunk from Brighton.
great signing. So now you need to pass on this one, don't you? So then
I've stopped picking players now. My 18 is complete. I've only gone with one goalkeeper. Chris Kirkland is my man. So there we go.
I need a centre mid.
My squad is funny.
Last pick of the draft, Jack. Don't screw it up. 2.7 million left. I mean, there's a debate to say go big or go home, isn't there? Really?
Yeah.
Who can I get for 2.7 million?
Do you want a stat for? I've got a stat about my team.
Oh, that's technical.
It's going to give away my strategy.
But it's just former England players, isn't it?
Yeah, over 100 caps in my team.
I mean, I've just drafted Sean Wright-Phillips to try and compete with.
Well, it's a good pick. It's a good pick. Does that conclude the draft?
That does. So
right.
We're going to go sort out our tactics, plot our kind of victory, and all that. And we'll be back on match day to resume the conflict. I mean, that's perhaps a little bit extreme.
Yeah, I feel like I'm not prepared. Oh, gosh.
I'm ready and armed. I've got Sean Wright-Phillips to my left, Zach Clough to my right.
We'll see you after the break.
Okay, guys, so we are back. It's match day. Me v Ben. Ben is at home for this first game, which seems a little unfair.
Yeah,
I'm looking at your team here. Experience is the word coming to mind. I'm going to be honest. I'm looking at it and I'm thinking this team know what's up.
I would like you to just quickly focus on the bench there. Lee Hendry, Jonathan Woodgate, Junior Stanislas. Doesn't really fit in Stanislas within all of this. Andy Johnson, David Dunn, Jermaine Penn and Alan Smith. If there's a crisis, Jack, the bench will come on like firefighters to a fire.
Can I just say, your team does look like you've assembled like a charity football team.
Okay,
what's the thing they call it? Football Aid or whatever it's called when they go to Old Trafford? You've created that team without the celebrities.
Yeah, well, the front six, though, Heskey Sordell, Josh Murphy, Patrick Roberts, Spearing and Anike, that is a title-winning side.
I mean, I'm just having a flick through it now. People are going to love it at home. I particularly like the Chuks and Anike Spearing combo in the midfield.
Yes, I agree.
I can get behind that.
Meanwhile, your team, you've got, I would say, more youth than experience.
I've played it by the numbers. I've gone, who is the best for every role I'm going to be playing in my system?
Okay, that seems like you've thought about it.
I mean, you'd hope so, wouldn't you? I think Zach Clough, pick of the bunch though, 20-year-old. Good player in FM. I'm hoping he can light up my world today.
I wish you the very best with today's game.
I mean, can I just say, it looks like, when you look at the two lineups, that Bobby Zamora's just on the wrong bench.
Yeah, well, the one that got away. That's how I would describe him, the one that got away. I did consider, obviously, Paul Konchesky I did mention in the draft. I was thinking about, there was many other players that, Marlon Harewood nearly made the cut, but I thought, no, not enough international experience. So.
I mean, how many caps have you got? Over 100, you said?
Yeah, about 120. So
I think I've got 36. That's between Zamora and
Sean
Wright-Phillips.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Sean Wright-Phillips has 34 of them. I do not recall him playing 34 games for England, but apparently that happened at some point.
Heskey's got 62, so, you know.
I mean, maybe solid. That...
7 goals, but we shouldn't mock him for that.
I mean, that
should we get into the game?
I'm just setting up my I'm taking this seriously, man. What can I say?
Yeah, I've done it already. I'm ready.
Team talk. Oh, how do I enjoy the game? Enjoy it. Treat it like a charity match.
Enjoy the game. No, because then my players think it is a charity match. That's the only reason they've agreed.
They think Gareth Gates is coming on for my team.
The WorkTheSpace Invitational. Well, here we are then. The games begin. Good luck.
I'm ready for this. I mean, I'm hoping for a good start. We don't want a 1-0 in the first game ever. I mean, could we have a goal from kickoff? Oh, we can! Right, Phillips, 19 seconds.
Oh, dear.
It's a debut goal. Harding the architect. I mean...
That's not ideal, is it? That's...
Should we put 3D highlights on? Do we want to do that?
Do you want them on?
I think so. I feel like admiring the goals in 3D adds to the...
All right.
I have them on for me. I guess you don't.
No, I've popped them on now.
Oh, excellent.
I mean, luckily we've not seen that 30-second screamer. So
I mean, it was 19 seconds. Let's be honest here.
Disappointing start to what has been an enthralling game so far.
I mean, I don't care. I just want to win. We can shut up shop now. Defend.
If you want to borrow Woodgate at any point, then
just call him over to my bench. I mean, I'm looking at the stats here. It's not transpiring to be a classic just yet. I mean,
I wouldn't consider it classic. No.
I mean, Sean Wright-Phillips has got... Oh, go on. Before half-time, let's do it. Smith, options in the middle.
Come on, Matthew Upson.
Oh, he's in the woodwork. Rebound.
Now, the speed of Chris Kirkland there, I think's let him down.
Matty Doan.
We'll get a better look of this in 3D, but I think the Chris Kirkland...
Oh,
what?
Didn't show. What? Outrageous scenes here.
You haven't got him set up. I would like to blame you.
Okay, well, blame me. I'm sorry.
I've got them set up, I'm just telling you.
Mine are set up too.
Curious.
I'll tell you what, at half time I'm going to rewind and watch it so we can re-admire.
Brilliant.
Oh, go on, Keane. Oh dear, Benny boy, what has happened here?
Woodgate on. It's too late, probably.
It's 2 goals in the space of a minute. Will Keane's loving it. Wright Phillips has never had such a pleasure playing with these players.
I've just lied to you there. I've told you that Woodgate's coming on. In fact, David Dunn has made his way onto the pitch.
It's a bold move, but
yeah, Heskey off. He's produced nothing so far.
Fun factoid for you: Dunn was the player with the highest PA in the championship last year in FM 15.
Was he?
165 PA. That's left over from many years but gone by.
This has been quite beating. So at half time, 3-0.
I'm just going to go back and watch the goals if that's okay.
Yeah, I'd love. Do you know what? I'll do the same.
Right, let's just change. It's close. Oh, loading highlights. I think I have to wait for you to get out of half time as well. Unfortunately.
Yeah, sorry.
I just want to admire the goals, really. Oh, right, let's go back. Let's watch them both because they're both worth watching.
Oh, this is a good one. This first one.
I mean, I'm not watching we're watching the Doan goal.
Oh yeah, that one's probably good as well.
Oh, it hits the post and then Doan is there with he's loving it. Your fans are not happy in the corner.
No, I wonder why.
The Dr. Benji Ultras, they're there with their bottles.
The Dr. Benji Ultras.
They're jeering towards you with their
Parma
plastic bottles.
Yeah, got you.
And then what was the second? I mean, the second goal came straight away, didn't it?
Yeah,
I mean,
probably.
I'm looking at Murphy there, thinking probably should do a bit better.
Underwhelming.
And then look at it.
Have you finished yet? You finished yet?
I finished now. I love that.
Right, okay, brilliant. Back to game time. Welcome back to the second half.
2D.
The comeback starts now.
Maybe. I mean, Will Keane is looking like an inspired piece of business. Sean Wright Phillips, 1 goal and 1 assist. He should have got more than 34 England caps.
He did not deserve to be your 18th pick based on his performance.
That's looking like a genius pick.
I
kind of saw him there. I was like, Sean, you're mine. We locked eyes across the draft
David
pool.
Dunn nods on to Marvin Sordell, who...
I like the idea that on draft day, like just 10,000 English players just turn up in a big hall to be picked. You got Wright Phillips, he sat there thinking he's not going to get picked. He's turned up all the way.
I mean, look at this demolition job that's been inflicted.
It's easy. It's 4-0. Matty Doan.
Oh,
it's across to the back post. I mean, Smith is involved.
It's all just a big shame. That's what I would describe it as.
I mean,
it's all just a big
what's
shame.
happened here is I've picked a team based off numbers. You've picked yours off caps, which I guess are technically numbers.
Yeah.
But it's not worked for you.
No. I've switched things up.
I mean, Matty Doan right now, 9.3, 2 goals to his name, the winger. He's loving it.
We've had a desperate formation change.
I mean, what was it before a 4-2-4 you were playing? You were raving about your front six. What's happened there?
Well, what I've learned about Football Manager, Jack, is no matter what you do, the game will attempt at its very best to ruin my day. So
don't worry, Bobby Zamora's on now.
I've brought Andy Johnson. My 3 subs have been Woodgate, Dunn, and Andy Johnson, and David Dunn patrolling things. Sordell. So Andy Johnson should have started if he's going to put in that sort of finish.
I mean, to be fair, that is a very QPR finish. I've just realised you've got Johnson, I've got Zamora. It's like a QPR reunion up front.
Yeah, certainly is.
I just want Zamora to score now. Keane, options.
We're not, in this draft series, we're not keeping aggregate goals scored, are we?
I think that will be the tiebreaker potentially.
That's great to know.
I mean, I'm telling you this now. Smith.
Yeah.
Oh, he should have scored. Chris
Kirkland showing just why I picked him.
England's number 155 at the moment.
He was like England's number 6 forever, I think. Occasionally got in when injuries. But Jay Spearing has just crunched you, and Andy Johnson.
He's got pace.
Rolling back the year. I say he's got like 9 acceleration. Patrick Roberts doesn't know why he's in this team. As the ball played in,
get it clear. That'll do. Not to dunk.
It's a big shame.
Now can we counter? Zamora's there, number 16. He wants it.
The pace battle between Woodgate and Zamora would be something to watch.
Oh, Smith, options.
I can't feel like you're...
Zamora rebounding. Let's go. 5-0. It's easy. Will Keane. He's loving it. He's well keen.
Yeah, let's see. This is great.
Zamora with the assist. Instant impact on his debut.
Yeah.
I feel like there's going to be players potentially in this draft series, depending on the restrictions, who just repeatedly make appearances.
Can the tie-break be combined international caps?
I mean,
instead of goals?
Oh, Bobby.
That was a fantastic effort.
I'm surprised he didn't break his leg kicking the ball then.
Can it not be?
I mean, debatably, mate. No,
I think we should. I think we should let the comments decide.
I mean, yeah, okay. Do you want international caps or goals? Or do we just play one deciding game where we can only draft players who we've already drafted in the series?
Oh, quite like that as an idea, actually.
Well, you're going to be hoping for it that you get there. I feel like planning for a tiebreaker after the first game finishing 5-0 is a little bit.
So that's full time.
I mean, I've loved that game.
This might shock you. I've not enjoyed it as much as you probably have.
I mean, best video of my channel for 2016 so far, I think it's fair to say.
Can't disagree with that. I mean, nice to see you all. So, that brings us to an end, I think. A 5-0 win for the Spacemen.
I'm loving that.
I guess I'll just bow down to your prowess.
Well, the thing is, we are now going to be going and recording a video to go on your channel, so people can go and click down in the description, top of it, there'll be a link to another video. It's me v Ben, playing by Ben's rules. I mean... You're probably going to pick something where it's minimum of 10 English international caps.
Alternatively, if you came here from my video, sorry that I've let you all down.
I mean, they're not surprised, are they? Even if they are let down.
Hashtag bottle job in the comments.
I mean, that's going to be coming. So we are going to be doing this series weekly, I believe. We've not 100% nailed down the details.
Just whenever.
Whenever we feel like it. Let us know if you've enjoyed it. Obviously, if people love it, we'll do more.
Yeah.
Have you got any kind of words of consolation, Ben, to give to people who have come here to back you?
Yeah, next time, first of all, we go again. Second of all, next time things will be different. So...
I mean, can't argue with that. It could be 6.
Could be 6. I'll do a wave goodbye and you do your outro. Or can I do your outro?
I mean, if you want to do my impression, go for it.
Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you again soon. It's me, Jack. And I'm out. Oh, what is it? Catch it. It's something like that.
I mean, you've butchered. Right.
You do it.
We'll end it there. Cut the tape. Cut the tape. It's done.